our bulletin tonight. President Muhammadu Buhari summons emergency security meetings, urges citizens not to panic. Kwara State set to commence National Food Security Program. Abandoned waste truck constitutes hazard in Saboki community. Residents call for urgent government attention. Plus, tidbit from the world of entertainment and sport. This is News Tonight, coming to you live from the studio of NTA ILORIN. Good evening and many thanks for joining us. I am Ahmed Fulani. We begin News Tonight from Abuja, where the nation's security agencies say there is no cause for alarm and urge Nigerians to go about their lawful businesses without fear of any kind. Foreign partners are also advised not to work at cross purposes by creating unnecessary panic in the country. This, as noted, would also have multiplier effects. This was the message after an emergency meeting called by President Muhammadu Buhari with security chiefs and the place, which focuses on the current state of security in the country. Following the failed mission of terrorists on 221 Battalion Cantonment, Wawa, New Busa, Niger State in the early hours of Sunday, combined effort of the Joint Task Force and youth in the area have paid off. This is with the arrest and dislodgement of some men, a few of them with gunshot wounds, who were apparently trapped in the woods and came out to look for food. Correspondent Kabir Abdullahi in New Busa reports that terrorists who were arrested at different locations, including Gada Village, Oil, Bush, were handed over to the military at Wawa Police Station. As at the time of filing this report, the Nigerian military is yet to make an official statement to this effect. Our team has arrived for the final assessment of indices in preparation for the take-off of the National Food Security Program co-funded by the Islamic Development Bank and the state. The state governor, Abdurrahman Razak, says the state is ready to leverage on agriculture to break the chain of poverty among the people. Radat Ibrahim completes the report.
The team comprises officials from the Federal Ministry of Agriculture, Ministry of Finance, and the Islamic Development Bank. Kwara State, according to Governor Abdurrahman Abdurazak, is prepared for the commencement of the program, including payment of the final counterpart fund in view of its importance in the attainment of food security in the country. In addition to his administration's agricultural master plan, the governor believes the food security program will not only make the state food sufficient, but also help break the chain of poverty among the people.
The future for us is agriculture and agro-processing, and that is where we have comparative advantages over other states. If you go through the history of Kwara, rice was first grown in Nigeria in commercial farms in Kwara State, in Pategi.
Food security cannot be attained as long as we continue to look at agriculture from the subsistence level. We must transform from agri-produce to agri-products. We must bring production and processing closer. We must look at agro-processing and agro-industrialization.
The operation team leader, Javed Khan, believes Nigeria has a lot of potentials that should be harnessed, noting that the project is mostly beneficial to the poor.
Nigeria is one of the first country who is taking benefit of the food security program that recently IDB Board of Executive Director approved. It is around 10 billion food security program, in which this project will get the benefit out of this program.
Kwara State is one of the 4 states selected for the program in Nigeria, with Kano, Kebbi and Ekiti being the other 3. Raliat Ibrahim, NTA News.
Upper respiratory tract infection, pneumonia and chickenpox are some of the ailments prevalent during the dry season, characterized by high sun intensity and heat. This report examines the health implications of the change in weather and how people can take care of themselves. Unlike the previous months when there was incessant rainfall in the Ilorin Kwara State capital, the last 2 weeks have only witnessed one rainfall, signaling the commencement of the dry season. This obviously comes with high temperature and hotness of weather that have effect on the people. Despite the sun's intensity and the heat period that are unbearable to many, 68-year-old Omar Muhammad Adebayo is, however, comfortable with the present weather condition and loving life in it.
I take plenty of water to cool my body. People should go with umbrella. good, avoid the sun if they cannot bear it.
Malaria is really disturbing me. That's why I'm here to see a doctor. All I can do is just to eat my food, take water and take my drugs.
There will be lesser sickness during the rainy season, but during hot season there will be a lot of sickness out there, probably malaria, typhoid.
So this time around we need to stay at where there is a ventilation, so very cool areas. It's not moving around the sun always because it will affect the body.
What then is the implication of this change in climate?
We should be taking more of fruits. It's also so much more helpful, like apple, orange, watermelon. Those ones will also help in supplying multivitamin to our body in order to make us to become more energetic and to be able to cope with the circumstances around us or we find ourselves.
Members of the public are advised to regularly visit the hospital for medical advice at this time of the season. Residents and shop owners in Ilupeju community Saboki area have decried the abandonment of government waste disposal truck, which is constituting traffic and health hazard in the area. Abdulhafiz Alaya reports that the broken down truck is already taking toll on commercial activities in the area.
The garbage disposal truck was reported to have broken down more than 2 weeks ago, and life has not remained the same since then. People have turned the abandoned truck to a bin where they dump garbages overnight, to the detriment of residents who bear the brunt of stench emanating from the sites. Teresa Omadari, a food vendor, has been out of business in the last 2 weeks because her shop is no longer conducive for customers to eat. She is now overwhelmed with the burden of loan repayments while her business is on hold.
The boy said that they are going to bring a mechanic, that I should not be annoyed. I said no problem. The following day, the third day, the fourth day, the fifth day, till now, they refuse to come and carry it. And since then, now, I don't have anything to say. Even the people that I borrow money from, I'm just coming from there now. They took me to their office, offering me since on Friday. Nothing to sell again. I don't know if they can come and remove it so that I will be seeing my daily bread here and feed my children.
Apart from the health implications, the truck is also obstructing free flow of traffic along Saboke Road, and accidents have been recorded on the spot in the last 2 weeks.
2 times now, Okada has get an accident with children that is coming from the school here. And we have been begging them since to come and carry this vehicle. They did not answer us.
Also drop refuse around the truck and the street. It's becoming unbearable. We can't even sit outside our house.
Although the Ministry of Environment declined comments on camera, its officials gave an assurance that the garbage truck will be removed before the close of work on Monday. Abdulhafiz Alaya, NTA News.
Moving on to entertainment now, Nigerian veteran actress Shola Sobowale has been conferred with an honorary doctorate degree in Estam University. David Tuta is standing by for details of this and other stories from the world of entertainment.
First ever bronze medal at the just concluded
Nollywood actress Shola Sobowale was honored by Estam University.
We apologize for the mix-up in that report. Let's now take the report on entertainment news.
Actress Shola Sobowale was honored by Estam University, which is an English-speaking institution in Cotonou, Benin Republic, with a Doctor of Philosophy. The actress took to her Instagram to share photos of the event while expressing gratitude to the varsity. Meanwhile, indigenous rapper Valentine Ogbu, also known as El Victor, has released his first studio album and the 6th musical project titled Ife Nwoke. According to the talented act, the new album, which sees him narrating his life experience, took him 18 months to produce. Renowned Nigerian singer and songwriter Onyeka Owenu has shown support for widows with the announcement of the official release of a new song, Rise Up. The soulful track was jointly conceptualized by the artist in collaboration with Rose of Sharon Foundation as a way to instill pride in widows regardless of their challenges. David Tuta, NTA News.
And on sports, President, Nigerian Football Federation, Ibrahim Guzo, Atlanta Olympics gold medalist Dosu Joseph, and ex-Super Falcons coach Ismail Mabu have praised the Flamingos for their historic achievement at the Under-17 Women's World Cup in India. Muhammad Azan has the rest of the sport tidbit.
Nigeria's Under-17 Women's National Team, Flamingos, claimed their first ever bronze medal at the just concluded Under-17 Women's World Cup in India on Sunday, after defeating Germany 3-2 on penalties. It is the biggest achievement by the country at the level of football, having only managed a quarter-final finish since the competition began in 2008. The torch of unity usually travels around the 36 states of the federation, with the take-off point being the Federal Capital Territory, where the president lights the torch, and thereafter the journey of the torch commences. The torch has gone round 5 states of the North Central Zone, with Plateau State being the culmination for the zone.
We know that winning doesn't start from the moment you get onto the pitch. It starts with preparations. This we intend to see that we add up to it. Pre-tournament preparations, post-tournament interactions and engagement, so that we begin to see how we will create a system, a system that can be sustained over time.
Champions Kano Pillars are on course for a successful title defense as they won their 19th game, defeating Owena Kings 30-14 on Sunday in the Prudent Energy Handball Premier League at University of Lagos Sports Hall. Pillars are yet to drop a point, and Sunday's win against Owena serves as a boost to their confidence with 3 games to the end of the competition. Mohammed Azan, NTA News.
Up next is the outlook of tomorrow's weather forecast for 1st November 2022. That completes our package for tonight. Many thanks for watching. I am Ahmed Fulani. Good night.